Why, hello everyone. Welcome back. BogMod here. Here we are in Leaves.
Almost reminds me of Trista. There are even lino flowers blooming here.
We're playing Trails of Cold Steel 3. Trista was where the first game started, which was the home of Thor's military academy. Our young hero Rean, war hero, JRPG protagonist,
Trista and the academy.
has this right here
I
in
wonder how
Leaves.
everyone who's still there is doing, and how Principal Van Dyke is after he returned to active duty.
So, quickly touching on that. Yeah, all of his friends graduated and left, but he kind of
I never would have
sticking
dreamed
with
something
it. It
like
seems
that
like.
would happen.
Which is a weird way to end two games all about friendship and coming together. With them being like, and we're gone!
There.
Sorry, Rean, you're on your own.
I can tell it's brand new even from here. They said they'd take Valimar to the hangar on site.
Rean?
Huh?
Oh, that sounds like Toa. Oh, yeah, if it's a short woman, it's Toa. It is!
It really is you, Rean.
Oh, hi, Toa.
Wow, the magazines don't do you justice. You look so mature now.
Oh.
Did you get taller too? I almost didn't recognize you.
You may not believe this, but she's like 20.
Toa?
Oh, did you not recognize me either?
I did. I knew exactly what was going on. Toa Herschel. Yeah, she's older than he is.
I definitely haven't gotten taller, but I'm hoping my new work uniform adds some womanly charm. Oh, or maybe shows that my figure's filled out a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah. You look like a kid.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, by the way, every lady has the hots for Rean. It's not as bad as what happened in Trails of the Sky.
It's just, but we haven't seen each other in a while.
A lot of ladies like
get a
Rean.
hold of you. Then you just show up out of nowhere, dressed for work, in the same town I'm about to start work? I never imagined we'd end up working at the same place.
So, going back to the earlier, we know that he's an instructor now. So I guess
Sorry, I
he's a
didn't mean to surprise
teacher?
you. I thought you already knew.
Even though he's like 19, maybe?
Well, a lot happened before graduation. And after it. I'm sure you've heard all about it.
Of course. It was actually one of the reasons I decided to come here. But it sure was a nice surprise to hear you'd be joining me.
Same for me.
Well, anyway, congratulations on graduating, Rean.
Yay! Not even a civil war stopped that.
I'm sure there are plenty of other people who want to say that to you. But I figured I'd do it before anyone else.
Thanks, Toa. Wait, do you want something more professional, like Ms. Herschel now?
Don't worry about it. Toa is just fine.
Rean is a very respectful man.
Remember what I said when we first met? There's no need for formalities with me. Miss Herschel is awfully tempting, though.
She hasn't changed a bit.
No. She's still very friendly and nice.
So, Toa, you've been here a little while now, right?
I'm not sure about that, his pants. I'm
What's
going to
her
talk
new
about his
workplace
pants
like?
later. But we'll bring that up.
Well, I'm sure they told you a bunch of different things when you accepted your position.
Just that right leg of his.
But I think this job is going to turn out to be a lot more difficult than you expect.
Will it? I've been mentally preparing myself for the worst. I just hope I'm ready. Have you already met all of our colleagues?
Yeah, we've all met. You're the last to arrive. I'll introduce you to them. But brace yourself, okay?
I feel like the butterflies in my stomach have turned into stampeding rhinociders.
Rhinociders.
It's okay. I'm in the same boat as you. Let's work together as fellow graduates of Thor's and get through this.
Roger that. Oh, we're here.
Oh, wait. Did it move?
The color's different, but it's nice they kept the horned lion crest.
This is the main entrance to our new workplace. Welcome, Rean, to the newly established Thor's Military Academy branch campus in Leeds.
Oh, it's a branch campus. Okay, I see what's going on. I was a little confused there for a moment. It's like, why does it have the same name in a different place? It made no sense. But now it makes sense. Gotta work on that. So this is the advantage of good branding. Yeah, they're keeping a lot of the same design elements. The question is, do they have a shape-shifting magic spooky old school in the backyard? I don't know, but I'm keen to find out. Because the last school we went to had a old building in the backyard that was a shape-shifting magical... It's a weird place. Tactical conference room. So these are military academies, so.
Rean Schwarzer, welcome.
Major Michael Irving.
I am Michael Irving of the Railway Military Police. Branch campus though it may be, I will do my utmost to serve as chief instructor.
Well, well, lucky me. Didn't expect to run into such a celeb at a place like this.
Oh, Randolph Orlando. He's from
Name's Randolph Orlando.
Crossbell.
Got transferred here from the Imperial Army Crossbell unit.
It's interesting that he ended up in the Imperial Army. He does not, after all the issues he went through in the Crossbell game. I'm hoping to get some backstory on how he ended up in the Army again.
I've been hearing your name all over lately. Pleasure to finally meet the man himself.
I quite liked Randy.
Rean,
I'm Rean Schwarzer. Just a rookie who recently graduated from Thor's main campus.
Alright. Also, get used to this. Rean is infuriatingly humble and downplaying of his accomplishments and abilities.
Pleased to meet you, Major Irving, First Lieutenant Orlando.
Infuriatingly bad.
Likewise. It's an honor to be able to work with the famous Ashen Chevalier.
He's like, I'm just a rookie. And by the way, I'm credited with almost single-handedly stopping a civil war. And I'm a famous war hero.
But keep in mind,
Just a rookie.
we're not looking for heroics from Divine Knights here. We're only interested in your aptitude as an instructor.
Understood. He's from the Railway Military Police. I certainly didn't expect to find a ranking officer like him working here. Not to mention...
So,
That
Randy.
look tells me you know a bit about my sordid backstory.
Yeah, a little bit.
Been peeking through the intelligence division's files, I take it.
So he's the son of a famous Jaeger.
Yes, I can't deny it.
And that other skimpy redhead from the Shirley Orlando that passed by quickly is his sister.
From what I could tell, it was a pretty complicated situation that sent you here.
Not as complicated as yours, I'm sure.
It was a pretty complicated... What happened in Crossbell was quite complicated.
anyway...
It took two
all of us
70-hour
instructors
games to
are
get
here.
through.
Major, Instructor Randolph, I'm looking forward to working with you.
Indeed. I'm curious to see what you'll bring here. Especially after you turn down a position with us. I've been curious as to why.
So you knew about that?
Oh, that's so? You must be better than you look for the RMP to roll out the red carpet. I heard you graduated early. What are you, like 17 or something?
Actually,
I told you.
I'm 21.
What? Nuh-uh. You're seriously only 3 years younger than me?
And Rean's like 18, 19?
4 instructors. That's about what I was expecting, honestly. Are we going to teach the entire curriculum among us, though?
Correct. There aren't many students, but it will still require great work on our part.
You know, that's... I mean, if you use normal class sizes that you often see in today's school, that's still like 100 plus people that we can
Training,
teach.
lectures, all manner of miscellaneous tasks.
Hopefully there's a bit of support staff
We
to them,
will,
though.
however, receive assistance from the special advisor and the principal.
We have a special advisor? And what's our principal like?
Well,
Let's just say that out of all the people in this great big empire,
I want it to be... Olivier.
I never thought I'd meet someone quite as intense as our principal.
If it is, I will be... All the sins that this game may have will be washed away.
Really?
Try not to be too shocked, okay?
But it probably won't be. But if it was, I'd be so happy.
Actually met her before,
Oh,
Rean.
no, it's not him then. Pity!
Thank you for waiting.
That voice.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, wait, I do recognize that look. She is... She didn't come up much. She is a general. I think she's actually the top-ranked military officer in the Erebonian army, I want to say.
Thank you for coming.
Also, this is a setting where quite often, almost universally, authority equals ass-kicking power. So I want you to keep that in mind.
Whatever is that slack-jawed expression for?
Oh, Professor Schmidt. He's a smart man,
I
but
believe
he's a
we
dick.
met during the Civil War. Or have you already forgotten my face?
He helped us upgrade our super mech into even a more super mech.
Not that I give a whit either way.
He's one of those... He's very amoral. He helped design the robots that were used in the Civil War by the nobility who started it. But then was more than happy to help us make our robot better to smash those said robots. Because it was an interesting challenge.
No, of course not. It's good to see you again, Professor Schmidt. I've always appreciated how you helped me with Valamar's Tachi.
As I said before, save it.
Yeah, he really doesn't care.
Though my title is Special Advisor, I plan to focus only on my research. Do endeavor to make yourself useful to me, Schwarzer. Or should I say, Ashen Awakener.
He was one of Professor Epstein's disciples, right?
Professor Epstein is, well, kind of like, you can tell from the name, it's kind of a play on Einstein. Super genius guy.
Or
Yeah.
maybe not. You sure he ain't some faker?
No, he's the real deal.
He's just a jerk.
I'm starting to understand why I got hired here in the first place. I never imagined I would meet you here.
The graphics have definitely improved in this game. I do like
It's been
that.
about half a year, hasn't it, Schwarzer?
Yes.
Well, since we've all gathered, allow me to say a few words about myself.
I want to say Le Guin? She didn't show up a lot in the other games. Aurelia Le Guin. Yeah.
During the Civil War, I was the general of the defeated Noble Alliance,
Yes, she was, and
I
she
then
kicked
oversaw
a
the
lot of
Northern
ass.
resulting in the annexation of Northumbria.
Ooh, I didn't know about that. That's new. That never came up in the prior games.
But you may think of me as Aurelia Le Guin, principal of Thor's branch campus.
She is very strong.
Rean,
All that packed into one woman. Guess it's not so crazy for you to be here after all, eh, Major?
Principal Le Guin, it's time. Shall we proceed?
Yes, let's begin. Herschel, gather up our fledglings and bring them to the grounds.
yes, ma'am. I'll see you soon, Rean.
Bah.
That was unnecessary, Schmidt.
Alrighty, let's see what kind of guys and gals we got.
Schwarzer, see to it you aren't late.
So, Randy. Got a little bit backstory on him, right? Again, so he was the son of a famous Jaeger, right? So mercenary group. He got out of the merc business after he saw a whole bunch of innocents and friends get hurt by what he was doing. So he gave up the military life. He's had some long-standing issues about that. Which is why I'm so surprised that he's rejoined. He kind of adopted a slacker,
Wait,
carefree drinking attitude to help, mask his pain.
To our entrance ceremony, of course.
What? I had no idea.
That would be because we set the date and time without telling you. You'll even be meeting your fledglings there. Exciting, no?
I like her
Show
outfit.
them what it means to be the Ashen Chevalier.
So, kind of to touch a little bit on the setting. It draws a lot from like the
It's starting to seem like the rumors
Erebonian
of this place
Empire
being
is
difficult or an exaggerations.
kind of proto Germany under Bismarck
All right then. I should probably put these on.
with the Kaiser, the Kaiser and a few things like that. Post-industrial revolution, they've kind of got trains. We aren't. Technically, they kind of have magic computers, but it's all like an information level society that we have nowadays. Even if classes are going to have probably computers in them. There's still pseudo magic. There's not really jets, but there are planes. Why is she here? We saw the one bracer girl. Oh, as soon as I see her name, it's all going to come back to me. Small class. Well, I guess this is an elite military academy. I don't know why he's wearing the glasses. I don't think he had bad sight.
Isn't she the Golden Rakshasa?
Oh yeah, she's got a badass name.
Black-haired guy. Whoa, he's super famous.
Yes, he is.
It's him.
She's not wearing the goggles on her head right now. Oh.
Seriously?
Oh dear. How unexpected.
The Ashen Chevalier.
No way.
What?
That girl is...
Yeah, that's all too.
Attention! I will have silence!
Special agent of the Chancellor.
We will now begin the entrance ceremony for Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. The opening speeches will be omitted. We will begin by announcing class assignments. First, Class 8, Combat Tactics. The instructor is Randolph Orlando.
I believe his dad had the title of War God.
Right. Step forward when I call your name. Jessica, Wayne, Sydney, Maya,
No, none of them.
Ash, Freddy, Gustav, and Leonora. You 8.
Okay, so Ash is... Yeah. He's our cocky, delinquent replacement for Crow.
Next, Class 9, Military Finance. The instructor is Toa Herschel.
I'll call out names now. Sandy?
Tina!
Kyrie? Tita?
That's it. That's the girl. She's the son of she's the granddaughter of a famous scientist who is also a disciple of Epstein, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, from the Burrow.
Louise, Tatiana, Valerie, Muse, Pablo, and Stark.
So she'll be our... Oop. So, the blonde girl is, of course, our young genius goon, right? Child goon. Child genius. So we've got our playful girl with the short green-haired girl.
Class 8 and Class 9. Combat tactics and military finance. Then the ones left over are...
Silence! We will now have a word from our principal. Principal, if you would.
Which these are the three artificial human. I'm not sure about Yuna yet. She seems like she's going to be... I think I'm going to like Yuna. She seems like she's going to be a kind of a more straightforward, nice person. And then Kurt is Vander, so he's going to be... Yeah, he's going to be a serious type. A straight man.
I am Aurelia Le Guin, principal of the branch campus.
And I will destroy you if you get out of line.
As some of you are new to Erebonia, not all of you may be familiar with my name.
Yeah, her
That,
title
however,
is
a
Golden
little concerning to
Rakshasa.
me.
Because she's a beast on the battlefield.
A few of you may have noticed already, but I'll spell it out for the rest. This school is a trash bin.
Which is why you have the greatest engineering mind in the country, the most famous war hero in the country, and like the second strongest general, maybe strongest general in the country, serving as instructors. Because, you know, trash bin.
Thor's main campus will be welcoming the Crown Prince this year. As such, it will go through
Cedric!
heavy reform.
That's the Crown Prince.
This campus is a place they can toss aside those deemed too troublesome, or those with problematic backgrounds. Just like that, all of you, our instructors, and even myself, are here because we have been tossed aside.
Hey now.
No, Principal Le Guin, that is far too...
However, there is a saying, be ever vigilant as though the world is a battlefield. Such a mindset is difficult to learn in times of peace. However, the situation we find ourselves in is a perfect environment for it.
Also, we just went through a civil war! And then an invasion of Crossbell. And an invasion in Northumbria, was they say?
Those who lack the resolve to better themselves, to reforge themselves in the fires of adversity, leave now. Or you run the risk of leaving later, in Adios's arms. Very well. In that case, I welcome each and every one of you to Thor's Military Academy's branch campus.
I like her earrings, too.
Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world.
I like that Academy saying, too.
I greet you with these familiar words from Emperor Dreikels.
Oh. Oh.
Well, I'm nice and overwhelmed now, but...
Just where are we supposed to go? General.
Yep. So notice in the background, Schmidt talking to the child genius, Tita, granddaughter of the other disciple of Epstein.
Could I get you to announce the final class?
Why don't you do it, Rean?
Huh?
Very well. We'll be picking up after the main campus's classes 1 through 6, with our own classes 7 through 9. The three of you make up Class 7, Special Operations.
Interesting. I'm curious. I can understand why Altina is in the Special Ops group, but not the other
Your
two yet.
Your instructor will be him.
Oh, maybe the
Rean
Vander guy.
Schwarzer.
So the Vander family traditionally has served directly to the Imperial family as bodyguards and generals and that sort of thing. Very respected family in the Empire. But Miss Yuna, I don't... Nothing's coming to me about her. Oh, this music takes me back! Bum, bum. You're gonna have to trim those trees, guys. Getting a little close to your fans. Einhell Keep. It looks like a box. It's a companion cube!
Wow. I looked over the blueprints, but I didn't think it'd be this big.
Don't get so excited. This facility is nothing remarkable. As I explained before, much of your duties will be performed here under my direction. I expect nothing short of raw talent from a Russell.
Yes, sir.
So, she's a student here after all. I could swear I've heard the name Russell somewhere before.
Yeah, because it's a famous scientist name.
More importantly,
it's like Newton. Yeah, you're the mystery girl to me.
that we're Class 7 is clearly no coincidence.
Nope.
Only 3 students, and she's one of them.
Combat tactics and military finance are undergoing their orientations at the moment. Special operations will be having an orienteering exercise. You must make it through this facility in one piece.
Oh, this definitely is Game 1 all over again.
In one piece? What does that mean?
What is this building for?
It's called Einhell Keep. It was built in conjunction with the branch campus for testing new methods of training. The interior is fully controllable via orbital technology and features variable difficulty levels.
So orbital technology is basically where they kind of introduce pseudo magic.
As for your exercise, you will be combating monsters and such unleashed within the keep.
It's where it lets them introduce high-tech elements without necessarily making the world high-tech.
What?
Monsters? That's a joke, right?
Now I understand. Special operations, indeed. I guess this is a fitting enough exercise, given our class's name. And it's not just for my students, either, is it?
It helps that you're quick on the uptake. That said, don't assume it will be the same as the Class 7 you were part of. Rather than an experimental clash between social classes, this one will act as an established task force for assignments in the field. And as its instructor, you will have your students see each assignment through.
It's all starting to come together.
Typical JRPG things. You're teenagers, which means you're ideal for elite military operations.
Hold on just a second. We did what you said and came here, but what the heck is all this crap? This is just... I mean, no one ever told me I was being put in some shady Black Ops squad.
Yeah, that's basically what you're in. It's a good call.
Your placement in Class 7 is the result of your aptitude test, Cadet Crawford. If you are dissatisfied, you have the option to pack your bags and return to the Military Police Academy.
That's all the way in Crossbell.
I've yet to accept the situation, but I understand it now, at the very least. Can you give us more details?
Certainly. Instructor Schwarzer and the 3 of you will enter the keep and stand by for further instructions.
Yep. Kurt's gonna be our straight man. Our replacement, Gaius. Probably less religious.
While on standby, they will explain their qualifications as you brief them on the use of the Arcus II.
Understood.
Bah, finally we can begin the trial. Disciple candidate, don't dawdle. Everything must be up and running in 10 minutes.
Yes.
Damn. Looks like this school's even more messed up than I'd heard.
I'd prefer if non-affiliates stayed off the premises.
Krauser, I think?
Take it easy. I ain't here to cause trouble. Soon as she's done with her orientation, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Very well. You may have been referred here by the royal family, but don't forget your place.
Yeah, he's a bracer, and Erebonia does not like
That
bracers.
extends to any actions you and your friends will take in the Empire from here on out.
They're meddling do-gooders.
I'd say that's up to you guys, you know? You got a whole country up to its neck in plots and schemes, and then a screwed up school like this pops up out of nowhere. Really makes you wonder who's pulling the strings around here.
Oh, we know who that is. It's Osborne. It's always
I suppose
Osborne.
I should have expected as much from an A-rank bracer.
He's the Chancellor, and he does scheme. Alright. Break time, methinks. This will be our actual opening and orientation and introduction to everything going on in the game. So again, thank you all for watching. If you need me to expand more on anything that I've been talking about, feel free to put a comment. I do love to read them.
A facility full of untested mechanisms certainly sounds like a playground for the professor.
Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Hit that bell for notifications. You can always follow me on Twitter or support me on Patreon if you're feeling particularly kind. But otherwise, yeah, no, I'm liking the similarities, but the differences they've gone with so far. I'll talk to everyone soon.